The animal world is absolutely fascinating, for many reasons, whether due to the animal's beauty, behavior, evolution, or even the study of animal life in general, but there are animals that are extremely dangerous towards other animals, including humans. In today's video we will see some extremely poisonous animals. Today I will not make a top from the least poisonous to the most poisonous, but I will list some specific species that are absolutely poisonous, including the last two on the list. Not everyone knows, but they are considered the most dangerous in this regard. Then check out the most poisonous animals on the planet. But first, hi there, how you doing? I hope you're good. Today is a day of a new video in the channel, so I hope you enjoy the content. Today we will talk again about the animal world, which I find very interesting, remembering that I am not a biologist or anything like that, so take this video more as entertainment. However, I will obviously do an in-depth research to be able to make this video, but I hope that you like the video. So stay tuned, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. If you do, please click in the thumbs up button and also subscribe the channel and click in the notifying bell. I'll be posting 3 videos every week in the channel, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hope to see you there. But without further ado, let's go to the video. Just a warning before starting, one of the animals on the list will be a spider, so if you have arachnophobia, proceed on your own. Today we will talk about the most poisonous animals in the world, remembering that although some animals are extremely poisonous, they are very unlikely to be found in nature, but they are still dangerous if there is an interaction. But let's start with the first one on our list. Puffer fish. This fish, which is well known for inflating itself to ward off predators, also has a very strong toxin, called tetrodotoxin, present in its viscera, skin, and muscles. This is a fish that people tend to feed on in some places, and if the person who prepared it did not cook it correctly, even after it is dead the person ends up being poisoned due to the toxin that will still be present in the rawest parts of the fish. I don't even need to say that eating it raw can be fatal, right? There are some different species of pufferfish. The freshwater one can reach 40 centimeters, others are much smaller, between 4 and 15 centimeters. There are 2 types that are more common, the macaw, which is less toxic. These are generally sold in fishmongers, and the painted one, which has a stronger toxin and can lead to death. Stonefish. This fish is not that well known, but it lives in New Zealand, Australia, and can even be found in Brazil, and it has this name precisely because it resembles a stone when underwater, and they are fish that can stay for a long time outside the water, being able to survive up to a day outside of it, and for it to be on this list it needs to have a powerful poison, right? So, it has thorns on its dorsal fin, which is exactly where it will pass this toxin to its victim. Even if you accidentally step on the animal, it is advisable to apply saline solution to the wound, or hot water. 50 degrees Celsius is enough. Wash for 40 to 80 minutes or until the pain subsides, because yes, stonefish venom can be lethal to humans. Taipan snake. After talking about 2 fish, we will now talk about one of the most venomous snakes in the world. In addition to being large and fast snakes, reaching up to 6 feet in length or 2 meters, but you can rest assured that they can basically only be found in Australia, a country that loves to have dangerous animals, despite its rare encounter with human beings in nature. Being a snake with one of the most toxic venoms among snakes, which can kill a human being in less than 45 minutes, as it acts on the peripheral nervous system, paralyzing the victim and coagulating the blood, thus causing respiratory arrest. It is certainly a snake that is best kept away from if you don't know how to deal with the animal. Black mamba. Another snake that has an extremely powerful venom, which can quickly kill its victim. They are large snakes that can exceed 12 feet in length, or 4 meters, but on average they are between 6 and 8 feet long, or 2 meters and 2.5 meters, and live mainly in Africa. Being considered the most venomous snake in Africa, its venom can be used to produce painkillers. But if you are bitten you can end up dying within 30 minutes, because the toxins can end up causing a heart attack in the victim. But they generally prefer to avoid contact with humans, but they can attack if they feel threatened, just like most snakes. Phyllobates, frog. For those who see this frog, they have no idea that it has such a dangerous toxin. It lives mainly in the Amazon forest of Colombia and is about 3 centimeters long. It is really very small, and despite having such striking colors and looking so harmless, the toxin is enough to kill a human being in a short time, and can kill up to 10 adults with just a few doses of the toxin, and the toxin is present in the animal's skin, so just having it touch you can end up intoxicating you. So don't be fooled by its cute appearance and its tiny size. This animal can easily kill you. Funnel web spider. Let's talk about one of the most venomous spiders in the world, which can reach 5 centimeters in length, and live, guess where? Yes, in Australia. Once again, the venom of the funnel web spider has a compound called delta-atrichotoxin, which attacks the nervous system, which ends up being very powerful for humans, and first aid must be provided as soon as possible, as the victim begins to feel the first symptoms quickly after the attack, generally within 30 minutes, and can lead to death if not treated properly. Blue-ringed octopus. Returning to the seas now, we will have an octopus. This particular octopus is really small, reaching only 12 centimeters, and they obviously live in Australia. It has this name precisely because of the blue rings it has on its body, and despite appearing harmless, it has a very powerful toxin, tetrodotoxin, which can kill up to 20 adults with one dose. The toxin paralyzes the muscles, including the respiratory system, which leads to death within a short time after being intoxicated. They can inject the toxin either by touch, when biting the victim, thus being able to defend itself from predators even though it is very small. Marble cone snail. This snail lives in salt water and has an extremely powerful toxin, which can kill 20 people with just one drop. It lives in tropical seas, and most species are not poisonous, but around 100 species are. It hits its victim with a tooth which resembles a needle, thus intoxicating the victim and affecting the nervous system, and in cases of accidents involving humans there are treatments, but if it is not treated properly it can lead to serious problems. This at best, and obviously at worst. I don't need to say what happens, right? Sea wasp. And last animal on our list, once again a marine animal, but now a jellyfish. This animal has around 60 tentacles and can reach an incredible 9 feet in length, or 3 meters. They live mainly in Australia, of course it would be there, but also in New Guinea, Vietnam and the Philippines. It is perhaps the animal with the strongest toxin of all, being able to kill up to 70 adults. Depending on the dose, it can cause necrosis, pain, and cardiac arrest, leading to death in a few minutes. It injects the toxin into the victim through its tentacles, so it is an animal that is best kept at a distance. But as visibility in the water is not the best, many people end up falling victim to these animals. It is estimated that around 40 people per year die because of this animal, which may not seem much, but as I said in the beginning, these animals are not that common to find, and accidents with them are even rarer, but they still happen. That was today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment what you thought, and if you have anything to add to the video or even correct, you can write it in the comments field. Click in the thumbs up button too to help. Subscribe and click in the bell to receive new content from the channel. Remembering that there are videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so don't miss the next videos. I really appreciate your presence here. Choose another video from the channel to watch if you're interested. But I'll be going now, so long.